and welcome back to Lyons and Pike. Last week's episode, you may well remember that Raelynn got into a fight with who I thought was Bailey O'Brien, but is actually Blair O'Brien. As you can see, they still dislike each other, and Raelynn is asking what Blair's issue is. Blair states that she really just doesn't like her right now, and they now despise each other. And that's that. Raelynn decides to end the interaction with Blair O'Brien, which seems like an intelligent thing to do at this juncture. They join Annalise at the table, and they start to canoodle and whisper sweet nothings in each other's ears. Raelynn tries to pull this little maneuver, and they look into each other's eyes for a little while, before Annalise seems to be a little put off by it, and Raelynn pulls away. But they're still very cute and very close. Their friend Nicholas actually left during the fight, stomping off of the lot. However, these two stayed behind after the fight to have a date, and so far it's been going very, very well. After a light makeout session, the two decided it was time to get back home. Annalise realizes that they are missing work and rushes off in a jog. Raelynn, on the other hand, is tired and stomps hunched over, much slower, trailing behind Annalise. It's unfortunate that Raelynn is so exhausted because these Sims are lucky to live in a city that's very walkable. Just a little jog up the hill and Annalise will soon be home and then off to work. Here comes Raelynn trailing behind. A lot of people are out walking today. It's bright and sunny. Raelynn's exhausted and a little dazed still from the fight. But here they go on up the hill. And they're almost home. Annalise is off to work as a dishwasher. Raelynn stays behind and is off to bed. They cut through over by Melanie's tombstone and on through the house. It's the end of a very eventful day for Raelynn, and they need their sleep. Good night, Raelynn. After Raelynn's nap, they get some leftovers, and they seem still a bit dazed and a little sad, waiting on Annalise to get home. Annalise soon makes it home and is tired themselves and very uncomfortable because of the low energy. They make their way to the restroom to relieve themselves of their full bladder. Raelynn is currently dancing it out in the backyard near the pool, along with a stray, thinking about the rock music that they're dancing to. They come over to the stray, who's acting as though there's no food, though both bowls are completely full. I tried to get Raelynn to pay these cats some attention, but unfortunately, they had other plans. After what seemed to be a period of heavy dissociation from Raelynn, with the cats running around them, they finally decided to go inside. Raelynn makes their way into the living room to warm themselves up by the fire and wait for Annalise to finish their nap. After a little bit of waiting and feeling properly warmed, Raelynn decides to kill some time that they are going to start working on some art, something they've never done before. They make their way up to the outdoor roof area. Through the hall, out the doors, and on up to the loft where they have their paints, their easels, and their music. Raelynn gets started, and so far, it's looking good. Raelynn is confident in their abilities and seems to enjoy painting quite a bit. And now, they've acquired the painting skill. This is a medium-sized classic painting, and it costs $75 to do. And there's quite the view to enjoy. Annalise has awoken from their nap, and Raelynn continues to paint their masterpiece. Raelynn has a painterly calling. They really enjoy painting. Raelynn wraps up painting for the evening and exits the painting loft. They make their way inside to Annalise to finally say hello after a long day without them. Raelynn asks Annalise to be their girlfriend, and they excitedly agree. The two have lots to talk about, and Raelynn is mostly interested in taking their relationship to the next level, which Annalise agrees to. And they're off. And with a flip of the pillows, they've woohooed for the first time. Annalise falls back to sleep, but Raelynn has energy and is up and at 'em. While Raelynn hates to cook, they believe it's always the perfect time for cake. And Raelynn happens to be in the perfect mood. Annalise slumbers, and all is well. Thank you for watching.